Okay, what about your dad? Have you seen him do anything overtly violent?
Yep, I saw him. He got to an argument a couple times in the early days. When we got older, I can't talk about what happened afterwards. As if any participation in anything, because I'm not a rat. I'm not an informant. I got no passes. I'm fucked everywhere you turn. So if I say anything really wrong, I'm in trouble. But as a kid, I saw my father had an argument on Columbia Street, and I did see it. He wound up stabbing a guy, got into a fight, wound up stabbing a guy, wound up dying, and many fights, many ballroom, brawls. Pretty much that, anything when I was older, I really can't get into. But he did many things. I remember he used to practice on a motorcycle with machine with Mac 10s because he was going to do a hit one time. You had to drive him on. You sit in the back, and we have to on a motorcycle so he can get the rhythm of shooting and stuff like that. He was a nutty guy, so you would see all this stuff like that. He would get little iron balls and see how fast you can go by somebody, how you can crack their window with the little balls if you want to get them to stop. Little like metallic balls. It stops cars from driving because it shatters windows. He did all crazy stuff when he was, when he was on one of his somebody's gonna die modes. So he used to practice things like that. So he was like kind of little, out there. But it was normal for him to be out there. You expected that when he was that way. But then back to normal, he was a normal guy. As normal as you can be.
Okay, so here you are growing up in this crazy lifestyle, and your father is essentially a hitman. Your godfather is a hitman. You have all these other family members that are ranking members in the mafia, and you started doing some small street crimes yourself at one point.
Yeah. I graduated from probably driving, then you start picking up numbers. That's what you do next. You pick up numbers and you drop off money, bookie money or shalak money. That's what you start doing. You're trustworthy, so that's what you do. They depend on people who are trustworthy, and that's why you get these tasks to do. And that's what being Ricky's son, I would get the task to go pick up money, drop off money. And then I graduated when things are bad. If somebody needs a guns, they would trust you with guns. You bring a gun here, bring a gun there, bring money here, money there. Or if somebody's on a lam from doing something wrong for whatever reason it was, you would know where they are because you would be trusted, and they would trust you to wiggle your way there because you're younger, and no one's you're not on the radar as much as the older guys. So you get to do these little tasks that would help people. You use to do what you're needed for. And then when I got old enough, we started want to make more money, and then we wound up getting in the drug business.
Okay, and what were you doing in the drug business?
Pretty much drug business. They're all my connections. I never sold drugs personally, but we had the connections. And what I did was some guys who approached me would want to need something, and I would find out if anything who has it, and I would arrange everything, and they go do their business, and I make sure I got paid. But I never sold a drug, in the street or something like that. I would just use my name or my credit. That would definitely my name and credit would be the whole thing. But we wound up making a lot of money, and I wound up getting arrested in 70 and 80, 81 for it.
Right, you had 11 total arrests, right?
Total, yeah, it's my whole life, yeah.
Okay, what were the different arrests for?
Uh, there were 2 drug pinches, there was 3 gun charges, and there was I think 7 or 6 were fights. They were like ballroom fights and or street fights that we all got arrested on. But I got 3 gun charges and 2 drug charges.
Okay,
I wound up beating them all, everything.
aha, how'd you beat them?
Well, get good lawyers. You don't get scared, and you don't give in, and you wait them out. And 9 out of 10 times, they don't have what they think they had on you. So you just wait it out. The drug one was the hardest to wait out because I was 25 life bids, so That was pretty scary, that one. So that was waiting that one out was pretty rough.
Okay, well, you have this mafia family, but you yourself, did you ever want to join and become a made man?
You know, I was with Ricky, and everybody knew I was with Ricky. So where Ricky went, I went. We never talked about being made at the time, or it wasn't our topic of talking. Ricky got proposed twice and turned it down. So at the time, he wasn't encouraging it. He got proposed by Tony Bender in '61 that he turned down, and then in the late '60s got proposed again and turned it down because he wanted to be freelance. Even though he was with somebody, he didn't want to be obligated. He was really a Machiavelli type guy. So
Okay, so you never actually became made.
no, when I got proposed in '99 when everybody got arrested.
Hmm.
Yeah, I got proposed in '99 for December '99, and everybody got arrested. That's where we went with the Jersey crew with Sammy the plumber, and we were anti-rotunda, and we were all three of us were proposed at the time, and I think a couple of weeks before we got proposed, before the actual ceremony, everybody went to jail. Everybody got arrested. So I lucked out.
Okay, and what family were you going to join?
That was with the Di Calicante family out of Jersey.